What's up, everybody? It's your boy AD, and that's all day, and I'm back to do the SmackDown review for September 23rd, 2022. What's happening? I know I'm a little late right now doing this, but the main reason why I'm late, and if y'all pay close attention to, y'all see I'm on a whole different website right now. But the main reason why I'm late is because I wanted to rewatch certain parts because I was watching it. I watched the whole show, right? But like half of the show, I was on the phone. Like I was on the phone, and when you on the phone, you kind of distracted, but I was still like looking. So you might hear me do some reading, but I do pretty much kind of know everything that happened. It's kind of disappointing though. Nothing really happened with that White Rabbit stuff. I ain't see anything happen with that. So I don't know why they gassed it up like that for September 23rd when nothing even happened. But so the show kicked off with Roman Reigns and the whole group. The whole group came out. Let me see. There we go. Usos. Let me see. Right, there go the matches down the rabbit hole. When the hell did that happen? Question mark. So it basically, let me go down. Right, the Bloodline kicked off SmackDown. So it basically started off with the whole Bloodline, all six of them, even Paul Heyman, Roman, the Usos, Solo, and Sammy. They all came out. And to make it pretty quick, they basically was giving homage to Solo. And then that's when they was like, oh, it was the Shamans who introduced him. The Shamans introduced him, not Roman, not the Usos. So that kind of goes into my predictions. Like I've been saying, I told y'all I think Solo is going to be the reason. And Sammy is going to be the reason why the Bloodline break up. And then here they go. Oh, so the Shamans picked him. See? And then what Roman say? Roman was like, oh, okay, the Shamans may have picked you, but you going to answer to me. And that's what Roman was basically saying, like, well, you're going to answer to me. And then Solo acknowledged him. He acknowledged him, and he was like, okay, I acknowledge you. And then right when they was finna leave, that's when Sammy was like, hey, damn, this is a lot of writing. See, but thank goodness I seen this part. I seen this. I remember this. I seen like the first half without being distracted. So Sammy was like, hey, I want to be in there too. I want to acknowledge you too. I want to be a Oos too. And this one, it got really strange because it's like he just started japping on Sammy. I'm making this kind of quick. And to telling him, I don't want you to wear that shirt. I don't want you here no more. So I'm getting shocked. I'm like, oh shit. The heat coming down on Sammy. And then he was like, take that shirt off. And then Jay ripped the shirt off of Sammy. He ripped it off of him. I'm like, oh shit. They finna really get rid of him. And then next thing you know, after a long pause, you know how these segments be, especially with Roman. You know this shit was really like 20, 25 minutes long, right? But then afterwards, he was like, oh, but I got another shirt for you. And here, put this on. And it was basically a shirt saying that he was an honorary Oos. So yes, Sami Zayn is official, even though pretty much been official for a minute, that he is officially a member of the Bloodline. So yes, the Bloodline is 6 members deep. And yeah, talk about I gotcha moment, right? That was a total I gotcha moment from Roman. So that was pretty decent. Still makes you wonder about the future though. Okay, then we had Liv Morgan go against Lacey Evans. Now this was just a match just to build Liv up. Liv got her, she got her her title shot coming up in Extreme Rules. So never not one time did I think Liv was going to lose this match because I understand that they want to make her look strong in some kind of way going into this match. So it was just basically a quick little match for Liv to look good. I should have recorded that match I played last night. I'm going to start recording some of these 2K matches I be playing, man, because sometimes they get really crazy and funny as hell, but I don't always be recording it. Last night I was playing a real fun match with Liv Morgan. It was fun. But she wins. It's crazy how they grade stuff. Then we had New Day versus the Maximum Male Models. So what happened here? So they had a match, right? Yeah, they had a match. Yep. And the models were doing their model shit as usual. And the New Day ended up winning. I think they ended up winning with a roll up. So yeah, the models have not gotten the victory yet. Let me read a little bit at the end. It says, unfortunately, this was not all all about Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Instead, it was about the gradual split between Max and the rest of the team. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. As he angrily fought to get his jacket off, which was hilarious. Yeah, after they lost, Max just started going off, man. It was funny, though, because he was trying to take his jacket off so bad, but it wasn't really coming off, so I found that to be funny. But, yeah, he started japping on all three of them, man. He started japping on Maze, Mansoor, and Maxine. And he act like he didn't want to be affiliated with him no more, or he was really pissed and then walked off. Because it's true, the models have not gotten a win yet, man. It says, hopefully this leads to the return of LA Knight as an MMM act is not clicking at this point, and further wasting the talent and charismatic performer in his role as Max makes little sense. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Like, I mean, I don't really remember his LA Knight gimmick. I heard about it. But I actually like the Max Dupree thing and the male model thing. They just got to kind of make him, book him a little bit better and maybe give him a little stronger strength. And maybe, and I mean, I find it kind of entertaining and funny, you know. But at the same time, it's like, what is Max doing, right? Like, Max ain't really, like, yeah, he's the manager, Maxine, but they're not really doing anything. So this could be a way for Max to break off and start doing his own thing. And maybe Maxine will just run the models. We'll see. Then we have Braun. Now, this is where I started to fall off in SmackDown. Then you have Braun Strowman versus Otis. You already know I didn't like this match. You have been having Braun Strowman beat up your fucking tag teams for 3 weeks now. And his first match is against Otis. Somebody that we know is not even a real threat. Come on now. Y'all shouldn't even have to guess who won this match, right? There's not no even guessing. And that's why I've been disliking the way they've been booking Braun Strowman. They haven't put him up against nobody yet where you would be like, this would be something. It's just him destroying tag teams. I don't care if it was a one-on-one against Otis or not. I don't care if Otis got that little lucky slam off of him or not. It doesn't matter. Strowman wins. But let's read the end. Strowman has looked great since his return. See, now look how they write the opposite of what I'm saying. Strowman has looked great since his return and is clearly motivated to. This is why I like WWE's official website, because they just get to the point and not so much of their opinions. I want to get my opinions. Well, to prove those who decide to release him wrong, more importantly, fans have embraced him. Strowman is massively over, as evidenced by the reaction from the fans. He is not looking strong. How the fuck are you looking strong when you're destroying all of your tag teams? You're basically, honestly, Strowman was doing better before he left than what he is now. Because before he left, Strowman was actually in fucking title shots. He was actually getting in bigger matches. What is Strowman doing now? Nothing. Yeah, the crowd was over when they seen him, because they were excited to see him back, because nobody knew he was going to come back. I mean, the way he left was ridiculous. So, the crowd going to be like, oh my God, it's Braun Strowman. Even I was like, damn, it's Braun Strowman when I first seen him. But afterwards, no. Afterwards, he has not been that fucking over. And if people want to think he is, come on. Again, he's just destroying your tag teams. Come on, he hasn't had no real threat yet. Come on now. That ain't great. Otis? Ugh. Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross brawl. Now this part I'm gonna have to read, because I kind of seen what was going on. I seen Drew doing something, and then I also seen Karrion fucking get a hold of him again. So I'm like, what happened? Drew McIntyre hit the ring to address Karrion Kross in their recent issues, revealing that the two of them will meet Extreme Rules in a strap match. Okay. Kross attempted a sneak attack and McIntyre answered, beating him down and whipping him with a leather strap. An opportunistic Scarlett provided a distraction and Kross took over, downing the former WWE champion and applying a Kross jacket submission, so that's the name of that submission, to put his rival to sleep. This was a solid segment that earned more heat for Kross and proved how here we go. But let's read. And how significant a part Scarlett will play in his success. It also exposes him as a false promise, proving that his talks of Doomsday are really relying on her ability to provide a distraction. McIntyre is such an effective babyface that this has worked very well so far, but the feud success will be judged. Now, here go my opinion. I don't think this feud is that great. I think it was a downgrade. You know, it was a complete downgrade. It was. Yeah, they started it before the Roman shit, but you didn't get no belt. Now you're battling out with Karrion Kross, who still hasn't done any matches yet. Remember when Karrion Kross was here in the past? He was doing matches and everybody was like, okay. Now he's doing all this creepy, weird shit with hourglasses and stalking, and now we're supposed to like him. I mean, okay, you building up a match to Extreme Rules, so I actually kind of want to see this match too, and it's a strap match. But honestly, I don't think this is the best thing for Drew. Like, if anything, I think Karrion Kross would come out better on top of this one than Drew. Shit, for all we know, Drew will lose this. But we'll talk about that another time. Then we had Raquel Rodriguez versus Dakota Kai. Now, this pissed me off because, again, why is Shotzi saving Raquel? Wasn't these the same girls whooping your ass and putting you down? Why are you running out there and helping them? Boy, some people be foolish. Some people just be real foolish. I bet you Raquel ain't gonna run out and help your ass. I doubt it. But, and where's Aaliyah? Why the fuck did Aaliyah just disappear? Like, Aaliyah literally disappeared, but they're steady throwing Raquel at damage control now. They ain't doing nothing but waiting. They waiting on Bianca. Raquel lost, too. I think she lost. Let's see. Shotzi has long, let me see. The distraction allowed Rodriguez to score so she won. The upset victory over Kai. So she actually beat Kai, huh? A post-match beatdown from the heels ended with Shotzi entered the square circle with Rodriguez fending them off. Okay. Damage Control is fighting everyone right now, but in this instance, it is somewhat welcome. Shotzi has been undervalued and underutilized, and if feuding with Bayley and Cole as a babyface gets her on television and earns her more opportunities than bring it on. See, I don't agree with that. See, I agree. Now, look, I do agree with Shotzi being undervalued and underutilized. That I agree with. But her defending Raquel, please, this ain't helping her. If anything, it's just going to boost Raquel. Just like they used her in the past to boost Raquel and Aaliyah. Come on now. Get these facts straight, man. The partnership with Rodriguez is certainly an interesting choice given how many times they wrestled in the months prior. See? And guess what? When they was wrestling in the months prior, Shotzi was getting her ass whooped. So you bring up the point that I was making, but you're not going with it. Okay. Letting Shotzi cut a promo that explains herself will help clear up the story and consistency and explain her change of attitude. See, thank you. Because that I agree with. Like, this literally came up out of nowhere, which that's why I say it's dumb. It's dumb. At least explain something. She ain't explained shit and just ran out there to help Raquel. If that was me, if I was Shotzi, I would let Raquel get her ass whooped. What the fuck I'm gonna go help her for? Alright, let's get to it, because I've been dragging this video out. I guess I've been dragging this one because of all the extra little talk. Again, I'll be back to my stuff. That it normally happens with SmackDown. Because, yeah, but the other website, it was doing that dumb shit again, where they don't want to show you what happened within the week, and then show you last week. I hate when that happens. But anyways, then we had the main event, the Brawling Brutes versus the Usos for the tag team titles. Let me go ahead and read what happened. The Usos sought to continue their historic reign as undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions that they defended against the Brawling Brutes, Butch and Ridge Holland, in the main event. Jimmy and Jay worked over Butch, seizing control of the match, while the obnoxious Motormouth Zayn talked trash from a distance. Yeah, Zayn and Solo were outside the ring. Despite the beatdown he suffered earlier and often, Butch exploded back into the match late, wiping out the opposition and scoring a near fall on Jay that had Zayn gasping at the ringside. As Zayn attempted to interfere late, Sheamus cut him off, only to be attacked by Imperium's Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci. See, I gotta remember his name. The attack, precursor to next week's Intercontinental Championship match between the Celtic Warrior and the Ring General, provided a distraction that allowed the Usos to recover and deliver the 1D to Butch for the win. Yeah, they call it the 1D, but it's basically like the 3D, right? I did see that part too, and I seen it, and when I seen them hit that, I was like, yeah, they won. Because it got close at some parts. And let's see. Let's read what they think. I might start doing this more. This was a fantastic match with layered storytelling, Butcher's best main roster performance to date, and an angle to intensify the heat between Sheamus versus Gunther too. This may have been Butcher's best match. Probably was. I got to go back and rewatch it, but it kind of did look like it was. And I guess Sheamus versus Gunther too, I guess is going to happen. I mean, if y'all want to bring it back, it was a good match, you know. I guess. The only thing I don't like is why are you helping the Usos, though? Like, is it that serious? Is it that serious? Like, so what if they won the tag team belts? And then it wasn't like they was stealing any belts from y'all. And if Emporium, if y'all want to be mad that you ain't got the tag team titles, well then you should have won them. So don't be hating on the Brawling Brutes because they got a tag team shot. That I don't like. Now that part I don't like. So I'm gonna help the Usos out. For what? This was a fantastic. The talent involved was off the charts. Zayn, this is what they're saying. Zayn and Jay added to their dissension, and the crowd has enough ammunition to question whether the Usos really are the best team in wrestling. A great match is enough to warrant a high grade. I'm sorry, but I'm not questioning this shit. There is nothing to question. The Usos are still clearly the best tag team. Hello, they've been the best for over a year. Hello, they done beat pretty much everybody. Everybody. There is no question. They are the best. The only, like I've been saying for the longest, the only way the Usos and the Bloodline is gonna fall is if it's some inside shit. It's gonna have to be some inside shit, or y'all really gonna have to try y'all best to build up a new tag team. Maybe Judgment Day. If Judgment Day can grow and do more, but not even Judgment Day can beat the Usos. Finn Balor and Damian Priest is not finna beat the Usos unless they do something else. So, there you go. If I had to rate this episode, I guess I'd give it a 3.5. I guess a 3. A 3. Or, yeah, 3 or 3.5 is good enough for me. 3.5. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry for me being late. I was kind of late with this one. But, hey, I still got it out before Raw. So, I hope y'all enjoy this one. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. And you know I'm going to be checking out Raw, seeing what's up. So, peace out, everybody. See you later.